Okay, today I'm going to be going over the the list of 20 bones of the human body that are for the M8 lab skills.
Frontal,
Frontal would be right here.
occipital,
The occipital on the dorsal anatomical view, it would be right here.
parietal,
The parietal from the frontal anatomical view, it would be on the lateral sides just behind the frontal bone.
zygomatic,
The zygomatic bone would be right here on the lateral sides of the skull, just anterior to the temporal process, and the temporal process and the zygomatic bone form the zygomatic arch right here.
maxilla,
Your maxilla would be your upper jawbone, located right here just superior to where your teeth are exposed.
mandible,
The mandible would be the lower jawbone right here.
clavicle,
The clavicle would be located right here on both of the lateral sides of the body.
scapula,
The scapula of the dorsal view would be right here on the lateral sides of the midline of the dorsal view.
sternum,
Your sternum runs on the medial line right here, just inferior to where the clavicles are, consisting of the manubrium, the sternal body, and the xiphoid process.
humerus,
Your humerus would be this bone here, leading directly from the acromial joint, or your shoulder joint, down to the olecranon joint, right here, that is your elbow.
radius,
The radius would be the more medial bone of the lower arm, and then your ulna would be right here.
upper phalanges,
The upper phalanges, right here, you have proximal, medial, and distal of the upper phalanges, and that's all 5.
os coxa,
That would be the hip bones located on the lateral side. It's half of the pelvic girdle, and it is fused directly to the sacrum, and just below the sacrum you would find the coccyx, but the sacrum and the coccyx are not included in the os coxa. It is each of your hip bones.
femur,
The femur would be the bone directly out of the os coxa from the acetabulum down your upper leg.
patella,
The patella would be your kneecaps, right there.
tibia,
The tibia would be the most anterior bone in your lower leg, right there.
fibula,
The fibula would be more dorsal lateral on your legs on both sides, and it kind of bows outward a little bit.
lower phalanges,
The lower phalanges would be right down here.
and the calcaneus.
The calcaneus would be located on the side lateral view, right here of your foot, just lateral to the talus, which is the inside bone that you can feel in your ankle.